I have a problem. Stay. No, bad soap. Get back up there. Stay. I have to scold the soap, otherwise it doesn't stay. I need a soap dish.
Hi, my name is Mark Taylor. Welcome to Mark D Maker. Today, we're gonna make a soap dish. We got some fancy soap. It smells like lavender. I like it. It smells good. Got a piece of poplar. About the right size for the bar of soap. And we need to put some drain holes in it. Now I thought about this for a while. How can I make a nice looking pattern in a piece of wood without getting all mathematical and all that stuff? Figured it out. This is called mending plate. They're pretty cheap. Picked it up at Home Depot. Put it on the piece of wood. Tape around the perimeter. Drill holes with a small drill bit. Step it up, use a little bigger drill bit. And there's the beginnings of the soap dish. We'll start with this and I'll show you how it's done. All right, so what we have here is, this is the mending plate. If you want to be very specific, it's a Simpson Strong Tie TP35. Now, if you have to go to Home Depot or Lowe's to get the lumber anyway, a piece of poplar or a piece of hardwood, you can pick up one of these. They're under $1, under $1, and they're actually made for nails or screws to go in to hold two pieces of wood together. And just the whole pattern lines up nicely with our soap dish project. So what we want to do is center that, and you could actually just use the mending plate to get the dimensions for your soap dish. Then you want to tape it. And what you want to do is cover the outer edges so you'll have this rim around to hold the soap. Otherwise you'll constantly be yelling at your soap to stay. So covering up the outer holes. Doesn't take a whole lot of tools to do. What it is initially scored, came back with the V-gouge, and always bracing the V-gouge against your hand for stability so it doesn't go flying off. Or you could use a Dremel or whatever else you have around that would remove this wood in the middle when you get to that point. First, you need to make the holes. And that's what we're getting ready to do here. All right, ready to go to the drill press and put some holes into this. The drill press will keep it nice and straight and make it easier when we come back with a little larger bit, but within the size parameter of these holes. And then if we want to go bigger, like I want one step bigger with these, because I want the soap to be able to drain so it's just not sitting in water. And you're halfway there.
Now this is an old carpenter's trick. By bracing your finger against the side of the wood and holding the pencil, you can draw straight lines parallel to the side of the wood. Nice straight lines. Now I'm lightly scoring the wood here to give the knife a path to travel when I'm pressing a little bit harder the second go around. But I'll do several passes. A little more pressure each time. Don't rush this. Now you'll see I'm making the corner cuts just a little bit deeper. This is where we're going to start removing wood. It's called a stop cut when you cut across the wood and then cut up to it. Very effective way of carving. Here I'm going along the grain of the wood. Notice how my hand is always braced either against the board or the surface the board is sitting on, sometimes even two hands. By bracing your hand like this, it prevents the knife from slipping, shooting off, cutting yourself. Small cuts, small chips. Never push really hard into anything. If you're pushing really hard to cut the wood, something's wrong. Either the blade is dull or you're going against the grain of the wood. I used a small gouge to remove some of the wood within the perimeter of the soap dish, and you can see the top part of this wood where it looks almost fuzzy. That's where the gouge got dull. You can see along the bottom was sharper cuts. When a blade gets dull, put it down. You can get hurt easily with it. Here I'm using a Fordham tool. Fordham tool is like a big Dremel on steroids. Very powerful. There is a little bit of a learning curve to it, but it really removes a lot of wood very quickly. I bought this initially to do decoys, which I also carve. Here we're doing the final sanding. Nothing like doing hand sanding for a real nice finish. Then we'll give it a coat in mineral oil that is both food safe and it's used on everything from wooden spoons to salad bowls. We'll give it a good coat and we'll be done. And there you go. There's the soap dish. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe.